Okay, we're back. I figured it out. In fact, I probably figured it out 10 seconds after I stopped the chat. But regardless, it works now. So what you need to do is you need to have all of your buttons created. You need all of your pages. And to be fair, you don't actually need your pages. I probably inadvertently did this a little backwards, but I'm going to fix it. So check this out. Here's our home button. This needs to go to our home page. So you will need your pages created. So this is our about page. You can see these are called notes. I wish they were called tags. That's a little bit more in line with HTML, but they're called notes. Same thing. So check this out. I'm going to go to my home button. I'm going to go on my home page. We're going to set everything up on the home page. So here on the home page, I'm going to click. I'm going to right click and choose link because we're going to create a link. Now you could, if you wanted to, you could link to an external site. So if I wanted to go to YouTube, or if I wanted to go to a different website, or if I wanted to go to Amazon, all you do is just click the URL, Control C, and then you could paste it right in here. But what we're going to do is we're going to do an internal link. So let's do this. I'm going to right click, link, and check it out. You've got your pages that you've created. So home is going to go to home, and we're done. About, and I'm still staying on the home page, by the way. Right click, link, we'll go to about, done. Right click, link. Did I not create a contact page? No, I need to do that. So let's make sure, this was called gallery, I made a mistake, so let's call this contact. Real important that we get the names right, otherwise it's not going to work correctly. And then this is our gallery. So I'm glad I caught that. It's fixable, but it's better to get it right the first time. So let's go back to the home page. It looks like it's going to about. Right click, link. This will go to contact, done. Right click, link, gallery. Done. Now, since we've got all these other pages, these are not set up as buttons yet. But if I'm smart about it, what I can do is this. Go back here. These are buttons. They do work. So I could hold down Shift, grab all these and hit Control C. Go to page 2, and I'm just going to delete these out. Delete, 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 delete. And I should be able to Control V. And I've just pasted all of the functional buttons. I'm going to do that for the next 2 pages. In fact, when I do the demo in class, I won't even put the buttons on these pages until they're ready. Kind of got a little ahead of myself. Delete them off of the gallery, Control V, because they're still in memory. Alright, we have a website. Let's see if it works. We're going to go to Publish Website. This is just going to be a test. We're going to publish. Fingers crossed. This all works correctly. And if it doesn't, it's okay. Just call me over. We're going to go to Visit Website. Alright, my home page. Let's go to About. Nice. And it's got kind of a nice little dissolve. Oh, I see my menu moved around on my contact page, so I need to fix that. Looks pretty good though. So let me fix that before I move further. I'm going to edit design. Let's go to that contact. What happened? That looks right. I don't know why it's shifting around, so that's something I'll probably have to investigate a little bit more. It doesn't look like anything moves, so there must be something weird going on here. Let's try to publish one more time. Republish. Maybe it's just a little glitchy, but if that happens, we'll fix it. The big thing is the buttons do work. Yeah, contact's acting a little bit weird. Everything else looks pretty good though. So that's one thing I need to investigate, kind of figure out what's going on. I might just need to rebuild the page. So if I go back here, close this out, edit design, what I could do is I could just take this page, trash everything out, maybe except for the background. Get rid of this image. Let's grab everything here. Control C. Control V. This was contact. Let's see if that fixes things. Let's publish, republish. Now you're going to have 2 more exercises this week. You're going to have a magazine cover, which most of you have done, but we're going to be using Canva. And again, we're just really trying to drive home contrast and alignment, those 2 principles. Yeah, it's better, but now it kind of shifted up, so things are a little bit off. So we'll have to kind of figure out what's going on, but it does work, so that's the important thing. We can kind of fiddle with alignment and things like that, but you do want consistency. You don't want your website, certainly your menu, to shift around. It doesn't look good, so we'll fix that in the days and weeks to come. But that's it. Your other project is going to be a menu, so keep in mind all of this stuff is going to be due on Friday, so don't procrastinate. Go ahead and get started. Like I said, most of you will be done by Tuesday on this, and then that will leave Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday to get the other 2 projects done. Good luck, and let us know how we can help.